On day 5 of our 8-day South Island, New Zealand road trip, we decided to go a bit off the beaten path with a road trip from Wanaka to Haast. Haast Pass reminded me slightly of the road to Hana in Maui, as it was such a scenic drive jam-packed with waterfalls and fun roadside views. If you were to drive directly from Wanaka to Haast, it would take approximately 1.5 hours, or about 50 miles. However, with the stops, I recommend blocking out your full day. Our first stop was Fantail Falls. These 75-foot falls can be found just a 2-minute walk from the parking lot. Then we drove 10 minutes to Thunder Creek Falls, a stunning 92-foot waterfall cascading into the Haast River. This was the most breathtaking waterfall along the drive for sure. After driving another 20 minutes, we arrived at Roaring Billy Falls. I thought this was going to be the least exciting stop on the list. However, it blew me away just like the others. After a short hike through the rainforest, you arrive at the bluest water I've ever seen. If it wasn't pouring, it would have been the best spot for a picnic. From here, you could continue to Haast or further to Monroe Beach. Unfortunately, this road was closed on the day we went, so we turned around at this point. Make sure to take your time on the way back and stop at any other viewpoints for amazing roadside views. There's a lot of places to pull over. And be sure to stop by the Makarua County Cafe. It gave all the hallmarky vibes, was family run, and was the perfect stop to grab a toastie. I'll only call grilled cheeses toasties from now on. Then we returned to Wanaka for another dinner and drink with a view. Rise and shine bright and early on day 6 for an epic hike. I will admit that when I first saw this hike, I was terrified to attempt it. I saw the intense elevation gain and read the slightly intimidating reviews. However, the views got the best of me and I knew I had to try it. Spoiler, it was 1000% worth it. According to All Trails, Roy's Peak is a 10.1-mile hike. However, my Fitbit clocked in at about 12.5. The trek has a steady uphill climb, gaining 4,700 feet in elevation. Make sure to pack all the snacks. The trail is well maintained but fully exposed, so make sure to pack sunscreen, a hat, and plenty of water. You'll find the famous viewpoint located about 3/4 of the way up. However, I highly recommend continuing to the peak after the popular photo point for even better views. It took us about 3 hours to make it to the very top and about 1.5 on the way down. It did kill my knees on the way down though, so poles could be very helpful. And we made it down in time to watch the Packers play, and then we headed to Queenstown for our final 2 days.